What's going on, folks? My name is KspadeTheProspect. You guys are watching a brand new NCAA Football Miami Hurricanes Dynasty video from yours truly. Before we get to the field, I want to show you guys an update on what's going on with my recruiting. You guys have been saying, Spade, y'all look all right this year, but you got some upperclassmen. Some of these guys are going to be leaving. What do we have coming in for tomorrow? Like, that's what everybody want to know about, the future. So I wanted to update you guys. We've been doing pretty good, and don't let this rating stuff fool you. Like, you see I got a couple of 60-somethings. I went through and I looked at their individual stats, like their speed and their catching, and I'm telling you, I believe we're going to be all right. So far, I have commitments from 2 5-star players. I got, I don't know, like 3 or 4 4-stars, and I got some 3s. We got a couple of big-time blue-chip players that haven't committed. It looks like they're going to wait until after the season to make their decision. I'm talking about Tim Cook right here, and I'm talking about Nathan Harris. Both of those guys are blue chippers, the number 8 wide receiver in the nation and the number 5 wide receiver in the nation. After the regular season, folks, I'm willing to do whatever. I date mamas, I buy cars, I rent, I do whatever we got to do. Now, Tim Cook, I don't know if we're going to be able to get Tim. Tim look like he not going to be all right with a Nissan 350Z. He want a real Porsche. Like, I can get you a replica Porsche. He might want a real Porsche. But Nathan Harris, it's only a matter of time. That boy going to be a Hurricane. Trust me. In today's football game, folks, we got the Duke Blue Devils, and seeing as how we're not playing basketball, you can kind of look past this team, and I know that is dangerous. That has bit us in the ass before. We look past the North Carolina Tar Heels, and we got beat. But I think that we learned from that mistake. I think we're going to be all right today. And to my surprise, Duke had recruits at this game. Now, they got the 102nd ranked 1-star tight end. I don't care about him. But they got a 4-star QB here. Like, the number 15 QB in the nation is here. So it is my job to I want that kid to wish he never took that trip. Unless he's born and raised right down the street, I want this guy to say, why am I here? So it is a snowy game here, folks. You know us, them down south boys, we don't really do the snow too good, but we will be all right. Let's get to the game, folks. Coming into the day, you got the Miami Hurricanes are ranked number 18 in the nation, the number 2 passing offense in the nation, only the 117th ranked rush offense, but it doesn't matter. It comes together. It works perfectly like hand in glove. Duke, however, they run the ball pretty well. Not really great, but they're number 63 rush offense, so we are the number 1 rush defense in the nation. So I don't think 63 is going to be good enough. Let's take a look at the first drive of the game. Duke gets the ball first, and they came out moving the ball. I mean, they was actually out here trying to move the ball. This quarterback, though, was tripping me out. He was running read options, but he wasn't fast. Like, every time he ran, I would marvel at how slow he is. Right here, he's trying to scramble. He can't get away from Big Hurt. Big Calvin Hurt is right there to pull him down. They have to punt it off. Canes offense touched the ball for the first time today. Let's see this drive, yo. Gus Edwards on the first carry, 10 yards. Later in that drive, it is 3rd and 5. Look at Gus falling forward, just leaping over the yellow line that he actually can't see. That's another 1st and 10 for the Miami offense. So far, so good. Another 3rd down shows up. We just give it to Gus. Gus gets around the edge, 15-yard pickup. The Canes are eerily close to the red zone. A little bit later in that drive, 2nd and goal, man, Gus gets in the end zone. Want me to tell you guys something spectacular about this drive? Do you? Like, that's not rhetorical. I need y'all to say, yeah, tell us. Brad Kaya didn't throw 1 pass. We didn't throw 1 pass. We just ran the ball every single time, straight down the field and scored, and Duke came out here and tried us deep. I don't even know if we can celebrate that. That was a great pass. The receiver just couldn't reel it in. Maybe it's too cold. Maybe his hands are frozen. Better get you some better gloves, boy. Better get you some better gloves. Canes offense back on the field. We trapping out the Stando. Stando, boy, coming up with a big-time catch. As the season is gone, oh, my God, yo. Oh, my God. I don't know who I'm upset with. Like, I cannot finish a game without throwing a pick for Brad Kaya. You can see when I threw the pass, number 14 was still running down the field. I don't know if his spider sense started tingling. That's the kind of stuff that I'm telling y'all I'm still learning. Like, I mean, let's be real here. Some things work in Madden that don't work here and vice versa. So I'm still struggling with knowing what the CPU would do. Because, I mean, on this difficulty, they just making some reads that I didn't think that guy should have known that pass was coming. He was looking downfield. Anyway, I cried about that play enough. 7-0. But the Blue Devils are actually trying to take advantage of this turnover. Like, when you get turnovers, you got to make them turn into points. And even if they only get 3 here, I think that's pretty important for them. They need that. They going no huddle, which the Canes have problems with. The Canes are blitzing. The quarterback keeps it and gets into the end zone on a 13-yard scramble. Folks, the game is 7-7. We better wake up and take these guys seriously. They want to win. Brad Kaya comes back, drops a beautiful pass downfield to Herb Waters. Kind of wish he would have took a little bit of the air off of it. He should have, not like Tom Brady take that. Like, that's wrong. That'll get you suspended. I'm talking about, I wish he had zipped it in there so Herb could have really got gone, because at some point it looked like he had to slow down and wait on the pass. Second and short, after that beautiful pass, man, that's just Gus. Crank up that Gus bus. He gets an easy 6 right there. I saw somebody saying, Spade, why don't you let Yearby run more? Yearby is that dude. Don't get me wrong, I like Joseph Yearby. But at this point, we got Gus in the running for some awards. Like, he's second or third for the Walker Award, so it'll be crazy to pull him back. Like, I'm going to push him out there, let him be as great as he can be. 14-7 when Deion Bush comes and has a one-on-one meeting with the quarterback. Sit your ass down back here, QB. Ain't gonna be no running. The play action delayed him being able to drop back and look down the field, and Deion Bush called his own number. That was a 2-man under. He was supposed to be in a zone. That's the type of instinctual plays that you can't teach. The guy just said, you know what? I'm calling my own number. I'm blitzing. And the Canes defense get the Blue Devils off the field. Brad Kaya and that offense back on the field. Braxton Berrios with a 12-yard reception right here. People usually don't like to throw a lot when the weather elements are out here. Rain, snow, these things can affect the receivers running routes. You'll see some receivers slipping. Look at Gus out here. I see you, Gus. You'll see some receivers slip or fall or, drop some passes. So running is the thing to do. But, I mean, we got Brad Kaya. He's one of the most clutch, most solid, most consistent quarterbacks in the collegiate world right now. So I just want to let him be great. Second and short, man. Kaya standing in there, getting it to Rashawn Scott, who gets into the end zone. 21-7 Miami, folks. This one right here might get ugly. It just might get ugly. So we go into the half with a 21-7 lead. This Canes squad, who was ranked earlier in the season, lost to UNC, lost their ranking, and then fought to get back into it. I think these young guys understand the magnitude of this game. They're not going to get caught slipping. That happened once. That was a horrible feeling. Everybody had to ride home on the bus feeling like crap. Don't nobody want to feel like that again, y'all. I think we're good. Third quarter action, man. Beautiful check down read by Brad Kaya. Looking downfield, let's not force it, Brad. Let's just check it down to the fullback, let him be great. First and 10, Joseph Yearby back in the game. Gets a block, getting around the edge for about 15 or 16, I think. The game says 14. They hating. Beautiful pickup, man. 3rd and 12. Brad Kaya sitting in the gun, delivers a strike to Stando, boy. We trapping out the Stando, baby. That's another touchdown for the Canes, 28-7. If this was early in the year, I would put the backups in. But late in the year, man, everybody's kind of chasing some type of award, even if it's just, All-American status or All-ACC. I'm going to let my kids play, man. Let these guys be great. Blue Devil offense back on the field. This is that QB. He didn't look as slow as I said he did right there. The boy kind of looked quick. Nice pickup, man. 23-yard gain on the run. Jermaine Grace right there to wrap him up. Jermaine Grace is another guy in the running for several awards. He's having an amazing season at the middle linebacker spot. We are hoping this kid comes back. He is a junior. We're hoping he comes back. Right here, I'm talking about him. He makes another play. Jermaine Grace in the backfield with a sack. And speaking of guys to keep an eye on, man, look at strong safety Deion Bush right here, lowering the boom on somebody. Anyway, man, Miami is known to have a great secondary, great backers, and just put Deion Bush and Jermaine Grace in that list of great players. Canes offense back on the field again. A minute and some change in the third quarter. Canes are piling on. Look at Gus with a nice juke, breaking a tackle, picking up the first before finally being brought down onto the snow. 1st and 10 Canes. Gus again, inside, bouncing outside. Gus, you look kind of slow, man. I think Yearby might still be running right there, but still, beautiful run nonetheless. 6 yards to carry for Gus. He's closing in on 100 yards rushing today. Brad Kaya rolling out, did the smart thing again, checked it down to Gus. That's a 13-yard reception. If I can do more of that stuff right there, man, the sky is the limit. If I can just get in my head to stop forcing passes, the sky is the limit. Brad Collier breaking 1 sack attempt, but still had another guy breathing down his neck. He can't get the pass off. He goes down. It is 28-7. Canes come on and tack another 3 on the board. Oh my God, folks. We got a studio update too, man. Oklahoma, who was number 6 coming into this week, goes down. Down goes Oklahoma, yo. Down goes Oklahoma. Anyway, folks, I'm going to draw the curtains on the game, Duke. I appreciate y'all participation, man. Hey, it ain't nothing personal. We'll see y'all on the hardwood in the basketball season. Maybe y'all have better luck there. But they were no match for these Hurricanes out here on the football field. That's all I got for today, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, let me get that thumbs up, bruh. And I'm out the next time, folks. Peace.